Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Andres Molina, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding into the box, Cliff Rose. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Cliff Rose.
Now here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Hey, we got no outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, all right, here we go.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Andre Dingus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Andre Dingus.
The pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Hit back toward the mound and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. At the plate now, Francisco Morales, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Morales.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
He was trying to show these scouts that he has the speed to do some damage on the base paths, but it backfired on him. Hey, I applaud the aggressiveness, and so did the scouts, but it would have looked a whole lot better if he had slid in safely.
Hey, we got 2.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Eat it, cut it.
So now to the plate, Edgar Rivera, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
One now. Here we go.
Taken. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Still even at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Javier Quintero.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count.
Hey, let's go right here.
And he misses again, 2-0. Three and 0 now. That one's in there, 3-1.
Hey, nobody.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that's one of the cardinal sins for any pitcher. You just can't walk the leadoff guy in any inning. History shows that when you do, the guy scores about 38% of the time. So that's not a habit he wants to get into once he starts playing pro ball. We'll see if he can defy the odds here a bit.
Dana Samuel is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
As a scout, that's exactly what you want to see from a young pitcher. Allows a runner on first, but then he takes the momentum right back by inducing a double play ball. Always nice to get 2 outs with 1 pitch. That's not going to go unnoticed.
So coming to the plate, Ben Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's in.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Ball, I got it.
Simmons is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Central Prospects lead it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Reyes.
Not shortstop, Fernando Reyes.
First offering on its way.
No, that's low.
Looped out toward 3rd. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Russell.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box, Russell Dorman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up.
Come on now, get us 2-ball.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nobody, eat it, eat it.
Well, now that's interesting. He's given up 2 singles in a row, and he's on his heels just a little bit. Now we'll see if he has the mental makeup to bear down and take care of this next batter. Scouts are always looking to see how a pitcher responds when he gets into a jam.
On to first, a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Dingus, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Reyes on third with 2 out. A ball and a strike.
Here we go now, let's go.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. The Central squad is on top here, 2-0. Ken Cullen is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 24, Ken Cullen.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Central took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ken Cullen is credited with the win. Andres Molina worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
For the Central, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the home team, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East. Robert Vick, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
So striding in, Roscoe Ortega. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Soft liner to the right side.
2-2-2.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Yeah, and I'm sure he wasn't planning on giving up a base knock to the first batter he faced, but that's what he's done now, and he just has to show the scouts how he's going to respond. He'd love nothing more than to get a strikeout or a double play right here.
Batting second.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing.
Corona.
Stay ahead right now.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
We got no outs here.
Now he'll step off. Standing in now, Johan Corona. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Coming to the plate now, Paul Payne, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike taken up in the zone. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Stepping into the box, Manuel Murillo. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Strike one to start the at-bat.
One down.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here we go, guys.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. That's popped up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Into the box now, Michael Chone, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Corona at second, Murillo at first, one gone. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
So we got him swinging. Michael Chone becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate, Julio Aponte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fielder, Julio.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Eastern Prospects lead it 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Kevin Finnegan.
First baseman, Kevin.
Pitch on the way.
Finnegan.
Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. One and 1 the count.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Oh, a mistake with location there as that changeup is drilled to left field. And that'll be one he'll regret as that ball is well out of here, a home run. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Rolando Sanchez.
Shortstop.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Nobody here, no out.
Count is 1-2 now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
3-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, it looked like he had a little something extra after he gave up the home run to that previous batter. No scout wants to see a young pitcher give up a bomb, but they want to see how a guy responds afterwards. He showed some real grit there, setting down the next man he faced. Front office people like to see that tough mental makeup.
Digging in, Dan Romero, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Romero.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, we got one.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. At the plate now, Roscoe Ortega. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
One out now.
Runners on first with one down. A ball and a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Count remains full. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone!
That's the second long ball he's given up here in this limited outing. It's going to make a lot of scouts nervous about taking him in the draft. If you're worried about a guy giving up home runs in bunches, you're probably going to have to pass on him. We'll see how this plays out in the draft.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Johan Corona. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Lusk will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Paul Hain. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Paul Hain.
First offering on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. 3 runs already home here. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 1, Manuel Murillo.
Come on, get ahead. Let's go.
In now, Manuel Murillo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 2 full. The East Stars lead it 4-0. Ready for another chance? Michael Chon, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-1.
Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, better late than never, I guess. He's been really struggling out there since he got out there, so he'll take a ground out anytime he can get it. We'll see if that's the out that helps settle him down so he can finish strong.
Into the box now, Julio Aponte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed,
ouch, that one hit him.
First base.
My guess is that ball just slipped out of his hand a bit. The last thing he wants to do is plunk a bunch of batters out here. Now he's just got to put it behind him and do what he can to get out of this little mess that he created for himself.
Now to the plate, Kevin Finnegan. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. No balls and a strike to count.
Come on now.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Down the first baseline. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
The shortstop,
Rolando Sanchez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Eat it, no runner, no runner.
In to score is the runner from first.
He's getting roughed up a bit now, and it's a little unfortunate that a pitcher's entire future can be affected by one bad outing, but these scouts really put a lot of weight on the Topps Amateur Showcase. That RBI double is emblematic of his entire day. We're going to have to wait and see what kind of damage he's done to his draft status. This hasn't been very pretty.
A base hit in his first trip. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Eastern Prospects lead it 5-1. Ken Cullen enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 24, Ken Cullen.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Central Prospects came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. James Elder is the winning pitcher of record. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
For the Central, 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 15 men on base. For the home team, 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Ben Rodriguez, a first baseman from the West Region. With the second pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Joe Bragg, a center fielder from the West Region. With the third pick, the Miami Marlins select Steve Cairo, a second baseman from the West Region. With the fourth pick, the Kansas City Royals select Andre Dingus, a second baseman from the West Region. With the fifth pick, the Toronto Blue Jays select Demetrius Langford, a first baseman from the Central Region. With the sixth pick, the Seattle Mariners select Johnny McDonald, a starting pitcher from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.